Who told my secret?
Amina na parrot.
Amina na Gossip Radio.
Seller, where is my 50 naira change from this morning?
Bread banker don't jam trouble.
A stubborn Nigerian town called Ajeotan, where every generator had its own personal cough, and every neighbor knew your business before you did, there lived a girl named Amina, the girl whose mouth could power a public address system. Amina was slim like broomstick, the type of girl that if wind blew too hard, she might turn into Kiki's antenna. Her lips? Kai. Those lips were so wide that when she smiled, people said they could see tomorrow and next week at once. Her teeth, white and shiny, lined up like freshly sharpened caterpillars going for a parade. Children in the street used to sing after her, caterpillar teeth, please don't bite my slippers." But Amina never got angry. Instead, she would open her full-sized stadium mouth and laugh like siren, "Hair!" displaying all 32 teeth, like she was running a dental advertisement. Now, if her mouth was already a national monument, her ears were worse, two giant things that stuck out from her head like DSTV dishes searching for premium signal. When she turned her head fast, her earrings used to swing like ceiling fan blades. People whispered whenever she passed. "Ah, this girl here big-o, are you sure her mama no chop rabbit soup when she day pregnant?" And some even claimed that if you stood close enough, you could pick radio signals from Ghana FM through her ears. Amina's father had died when she was young, so she lived with her mother, a small round woman with mouth faster than WhatsApp broadcast. Mama and Amina were a perfect team. If gossip was an Olympic sport, they would both win gold and silver, and still fight over the microphone. Mama was CNN. Amina was Lagos traffic radio, always breaking news without being asked. Mama would often warn her, "Amina, my daughter, you know as a woman, you must learn to keep some things private." And Amina would nod seriously, her teeth shining like fresh toothpaste advert. "Yes, Mama, I will keep it secret." But once the secret entered Amina's ear, it was already in public service announcement. The information had no visa, it travelled immediately. One hot Sunday afternoon, Mama called Amina into the room. She locked the door, adjusted her wrapper, and said with voice full of seriousness, "Amina, listen very well. What I want to tell you now, if you ever tell anybody, thunder will fry your future husband. Do you hear me?" Amina's rabbit ears twitched in curiosity. She whispered, "Yes, Mama, I promise. My lips are sealed." Meanwhile, those lips were manufactured by God in loudspeaker factory. Mama leaned closer, eyes wide. "Your Auntie Fati is pregnant, but don't tell anybody yet. Not even Shadow must hear." Amina gasped so hard that the window rattled. Her caterpillar teeth clapped together like cymbals. "Ha, Mama! Auntie Fati! At her age? Does the baby already have a pension number?" "Shut up," Mama snapped. "Don't tell anybody." Amina held her mouth like prisoner, nodding rapidly, but the moment she stepped outside, the gossip spirit in her blood started vibrating like generator about to start. Her lips trembled, her ears twitched. She began pacing like a lioness in gossip prison. Finally, she couldn't take it anymore. She dashed straight to her friend Halima's house. "Halima, come close, let me whisper secret." But Amina's whisper was louder than town crier's megaphone. Even the goat tied outside bleated in protest. By the next morning, the entire street knew that Auntie Fati was expecting a miracle baby. Children even formed choir. "Auntie is pregnant, old Mama don't carry Bella again." Mama nearly fainted. The matter reached Auntie's husband, who stormed their compound, veins bulging like cable wire. "Who told my secret?" The entire compound pointed in one direction, Amina. "Amina na paro. Amina na Gossip Radio. Amina mouth no get padlock." Mama dragged her ears so hard they almost flapped like helicopter blades. "Amina, you want to kill me with disgrace." Amina cried so loudly even her tears were doing announcement. "Woo, I will not tell again. Woo! But 2 hours later, she was already at the neighbour's house saying, "Do you know Mama beat me because of Auntie's pregnancy?" Same compound, same people. Gossip addiction level, federal government project. In that same compound lived Adamu, a man with more pride than assets. Adamu was tall like borrowed ladder, slim like hunger itself, with eyes so big they looked like 2 boiled eggs that refused to close. His nose? My brother. It was so long that mosquitoes used it as airport runway at night. But Adamu had one dangerous sickness, boasting-itis, a rare condition that makes broke men talk like billionaires. He would wear fine suits, polish his shoes till they looked edible, and spray enough perfume to kill mosquitoes in 3 compounds. He always carried a briefcase, adjusted his tie, and shouted loudly so everyone could hear. "Ah, I am late for my bank meeting. You know, as a banker, life is stressful." Meanwhile, the only bank Adamu entered daily was the Bread-Bank, his small wooden table where he sold Agege bread. In the compound, he was banker Adamu's senior staff of Zenith, sometimes CBN when mood allowed. In the street, he was Breadlord International Enterprises Limited. Every morning he would step out like managing director, greeting tenants with fake accent. "Good morning, my people. I'm off to the bank. Big meeting with Dangote today." Once he reached the junction, he would vanish into a small kiosk, remove the suit, and quickly change into his pastel embroidery kaftan, already stained with margarine and sweat. Then business began. "Agege bread, 300 naira. Family loaf, 500 naira. Who they buy? Fresh from oven, oh." Children passing would salute him. "Good afternoon, Oga bread." Adamu would smile. "How much bread una one buy?" One day, Amina followed him secretly. When she saw him shouting at customers, "If you no buy bread, hunger go kill you today." She nearly collapsed from laughter. She ran back to the compound screaming, "Everybody come outside, oh, our so-called banker is selling Agege bread, he even wears uniform." The tenants gathered like voters on election day. Someone shouted, "So the Zenith Bank he is managing is actually Bread-Bank?" The compound exploded with laughter. From that day, Adamu's new nickname was Adamu Bread-Bank PLC. Children composed theme song. Bread banker, give me change, ye bread banker, no day lie again." One evening, Adamu came home in his full suit again, walking tall like managing director of Dangote flour mills. He carried his briefcase, smiling confidently. He announced, "Good evening, my fellow compound people. Today I approved 1 billion naira loan for Dangote." Before he could finish forming, one furious customer appeared at the gate holding a nylon bag. "Oga bread seller, where is my 50 naira change from this morning?" The compound went wild with laughter. Amina rolled on the ground holding her belly. Someone shouted, "Banker, please issue her check for 50 naira first installment." Another yelled, "Oga Bread-Bank, better pay with small Agege loaf." Adamu stood there frozen, eyes blinking like torchlight with low battery. His nose was sweating like borehole pump, his suit now rumpled like forgotten church uniform. He muttered weakly, "No be me. That must be my twin brother." The woman shouted, "Which twin brother? You still get breadcrumbs for your moustache." The whole compound scattered again. Even Mama couldn't hold laughter. She said, "Adamu, if you were really a banker, now this your nose go sign people's check." From that day, he stopped wearing suit in the compound. Whenever anyone shouted, "Ogre banker," from afar, he would hiss and say, "Call me Adamu Breadlord, I beg." But Amina didn't let him rest. Every time she saw Adamu, she would shout, "Ogre Bread-Bank, I need loan of 1 Agege loaf." Or she'd mimic him in front of people. "Yes, I am senior staff of bread industry of Nigeria." Adamu began avoiding her completely. If he saw Amina from a distance, he'd cross to the other side of the street. One day, Adamu tried to retaliate. He shouted, At least me, I dey make money. You wear your mouth no fit rest, you fit you some open radio station. Amina folded her arms and fired back. And you can use your nose to broadcast weather report. The compound went silent for 2 seconds. Then laughter exploded like firecrackers. From that day, they became official rival celebrities of Ajeotan compound. Amina the Gossip Queen talking faster than data bundle. Adamu Bread-Bank plc, the only banker whose office smells like yeast. Every tenant waited daily for their next drama, like watching reality TV for free. Moral lesson of the story. But one, truth always finds its way out. No matter how much you try to hide a lie, it will eventually be exposed, just like Adamu's fake banker lifestyle. Pretending to be what you're not only leads to embarrassment. 2. Gossip destroys trust. Amina's inability to keep secrets shows that spreading other people's business can cause shame, conflict, and loss of respect. Words travel fast and can never be taken back once released. 3. Be content and honest with yourself. There's no shame in humble beginnings or small work. Selling bread is honest labor. Lying about it only invites ridicule. 4. Control your tongue and your pride. Both gossip and boasting are dangerous forms of carelessness. One damages others' reputation, the other damages your own. 5. True respect comes from character, not appearance or status. In short, keep your mouth from gossip, your heart from pride, and your life will stay peaceful.
If you enjoyed this video, don't just stop here. Hit that notification bell so you never miss any of our new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Your love and your support means the world to me. I truly appreciate every single one of you. Stay tuned, more exciting videos are coming your way. Much love always.